Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is obviously going to be my March favorites. I was loving a lot in the month of March just because I feel like there were so many new products coming out. It was like back to back to back, new product this, new product that, and like getting on top of that bandwagon was a hustle, I'm gonna tell you. But yeah, so I have quite a few really good favorites that I want to share with you guys. So without further ado, let's just jump in. I don't have any skincare to share with you guys, but there is this one foundation that I just cannot get enough of, and this is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. It comes with a dropper, and I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this literally everywhere. So it's a dropper. It's very lightweight on the skin. It doesn't really feel like much, but it's so beautiful. I feel like the coverage is medium to full. Just with a couple of drops, I feel like I can cover my entire face, and it's really nice coverage. It's the foundation that I have on today, and I swear to you guys, I am obsessed. I feel like every foundation that I've been trying lately, I've just been completely obsessed with each and every one of them, and this definitely is another one added to that list. My next favorite is a concealer, and this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer, and I have mine in this shade 2.0. I used to use this concealer a lot, never underneath my eye, just because I feel like it's way too thick and way too heavy for that, but I love it to like conceal my brows and use it as a kind of like a base or like a primer for my eyelids when I'm using shadows, and I've been completely obsessed. I started using this again because I ran out of, well, not that I ran out of the MAC paint pot, but I just felt like it was a little bit too dry to be using on my lids anymore. So I started using this, and I am obsessed with it. I forgot how good it was. It is really thick, so I don't recommend using it underneath the eye, especially if you have dry under eyes. That's just disaster. Not gonna work. Don't. To use this concealer and conceal my eyebrows and add it on to my eyelids as primer, I've been using the Clé de Peau concealer brush. This is what it looks like. Mine is super filthy because concealer, I'm telling you, everywhere on it. I just love to use it to conceal the brow and, you know, just add a little eyeshadow primer. My next favorite is a lip mask, and this is the Best Damn Beauty lip mask. The only person I ever heard great things from was Nicole Guerrero herself, and I wasn't sure if it was kind of like a gimmicky thing or if she was just, you know, trying to push her product out there, which every company does. I got it, and I actually really like this. If you have super dry lips and they're like super chapped, dry, and cracked, I would say try this. I only use this product at night right before I'm going to sleep because it is super thick. When I tell you that this lip mask is thick, I mean, I love how moisturizing it is. I won't wear this during the day, so like I said, I'll only put it on during the night. And I would not recommend using this right before you apply lipstick because it's a little too thick, and the way that lipstick kind of like hangs onto it, it's not pretty. I'm just warning you, if you have this and you try to use it before putting on any lipstick, whether it's matte, whether it's satin, whether it's a sheeny lipstick, don't do it. My next favorite is a corrector. Now, I'm not sure if I included this in my last favorites. I think I did, but I'm gonna mention it again because I've been absolutely, completely obsessed with it. So this is the Cover FX, what is it? The Correct Click in the shade Orange. This is what it looks like. I've used quite a bit of it, and these things are really tiny. Like, this is the size of my pinky, and this is the corrector. Almost the same size. And I have really small hands, just letting you know. So yeah, I use this mainly. It's so creamy too. I love it. It's like a terracotta orange, which is what I love about it because it's really orange, and it really does cancel out any dark circles or any dark pigmentation that I have on my skin. My darkness is pretty much underneath my eye and in like my mouth area, kind of like a mustache. And so I've been using this a lot to conceal my dark eyes, and I've used it a little bit around my mouth area, and I will say that it covers. It does a really great job at covering any darkness that you have. And I feel like everyone's been talking about color correcting, but I've been color correcting for so long that it doesn't really feel like, oh my god, it's this new big thing and everyone's going crazy about it. I am completely obsessed with this, and I feel like sometimes with correctors, like if you add product, like let's say I add green on my skin and then I put foundation on top, it tends to look a little bit off and weird. But with this, once I add like concealer over the corrector, it doesn't do that. Like I don't find it to be cakey or look off or look any kind of weird, so I love it. Next favorite is an eyeliner, and this is the Tom Ford Eye Defining Pen in the shade 01 Deeper. This is what it looks like. Now this eyeliner is super expensive, and the only reason I got it was because I saw Tarte's video on it, and I loved it. I love the way it applied. I love the way it looked on her. I will tell you guys this. This is not the blackest eyeliner that I've ever used. It's not. But what I love about it, okay, so it has two tips. It has like this really thin one. It's kind of long. And then it has this other side that's super thin also, but the tip is a lot smaller. I just love how easy, quick, and simple it is to have a really sharp defined eyeliner look. I've never been one to be into pens. You guys know I only use the Inglot Gel 77 liner. That was like ride or die. And then I started using the NYC one, and I like it, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's alright. But this one, it's so easy to just get a straight wing, and for the first time, you know, like I don't end up looking like panda eyes, which is what I love. It is super easy to get a line with. I just wish it was a whole lot blacker than it is. My next favorite, it wouldn't be a favorite if I didn't include this product, and this is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Oh, this palette is literally everything. People say that like they don't get it, what's the point? It's kind of like every single chocolate bar, or it's just peach. No. I will tell you, it's not a real peach scent. It's really not. It's kind of like the candy peaches that you get, the sour little gummies that you get. That's what it is. Every time I do my makeup, this is the palette I reach for, and I love it. And I feel like it's 10 times more pigmented than any other chocolate bar that I've owned. Like the pigmentation on these are just crazy. They're crazy, literally crazy. Like, oh my god, I die. My next two favorites are highlight combos that I cannot get over. Seriously, I cannot get over. So the first one is the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo in number 2. I was digging through my collection earlier in the month, and I was saying, you know, I'm tired of using the same highlights. I feel like I've been using the Anastasia glow kits like crazy, and I just can't put them down. I was going through my drawer and I was like, what haven't I used in a while? And then I found this guy, and I was like, hey, I haven't used you in a while. I just remembered how much I love this highlight. Like, this highlight was literally everything to me at one point. It's still everything to me. It's so pigmented. It's so beautiful. It's so gold. It's so like, ugh. You look like a glazed donut, and that's what I love about it. I've been obsessed with it. It's what I have on my cheeks right now. It's crazy pigmented. I don't know why I ever stopped. It's honestly, it's like angels singing on your cheekbones, and I love it so much. The brush I've been using to apply that highlight is the Morphe M501. Oh my god, yes. This brush is literally so perfect. There's not much to say about it. I love the shape. I love the way it's kind of like tapered at the end. And I just love it. It's so perfect. It's so small. It's not really dense. It's kind of like a flimsy brush, but I love how you can get to literally every single area that you want to highlight in. It's bomb. For my last favorite, I have to give it up because this has been by far my holy grail of the month, and I feel like it's my staple holy grail liquid lippy of all time. The Kylie matte liquid lipstick in the shade Candy Cane. I know you're probably like, I don't get it. Everyone's been talking about it. What's so different? It's kind of like a regular liquid lipstick. Looks like 50 million other shades. But I will tell you this, honestly, I wanted to not like these that much when I got them. I was like, I'll just get them because I feel like everyone's talking about them. So I'll try, I'll see it, but I know I'm not going to like it. That was a load of bull. This formula by far is my absolute favorite formula forever of liquid lipstick. I love liquid lipsticks. Sometimes I feel like, all right, it's a little too much. We gotta stop. We gotta throw on some gloss. But I cannot get tired of this formula, especially of this color. Let me swatch it because I keep talking about it and I'm not swatching. Oh, I just got it in the eyeliner. Okay, so that's Candy K right there. I am obsessed with the formula of these. I can go 12 hours with eating, drinking, talking, laughing, whatever, and this will stay on my lips. And that's, I think, what I love the most, besides the color, because the color is just gorgeous. But I feel like I have colors like this pretty much in the same range. But the formula is so amazing, and I feel like no one really talks about that. Like, everyone's just like, oh, the color's this, the color's that. No, the formula is amazing. I hear that the first batch was kind of like a shitty batch and the formula wasn't really that great, but I will tell you that the ones that they're making now are amazing. Get your hands on it. I promise you won't regret it. Like, even if you don't want to give in to the hype, I'm just gonna leave it at that. So that pretty much wraps up my favorites. I know it wasn't that many, and I haven't done a favorites video where it's like tons of products. I usually just stick to the ones that really stood out to me. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as always, and don't forget to let me know what you guys were loving in the month of March. I'll see you all in my next video. Mwah. Bye guys.